What's up, YouTube? Man, I guess happy Monday. Good morning. Man, it's on my way to work. It's a chilly day out here. Like, it's cold. It's not normally this cold where I stay. But, man, finna get to it. About to drive on in to work and have like a 25 to 30 minute drive ahead of me to the hospital. This is my normal morning time frame in regards to my drive in. If I'm late, if I'm, let's say a few minutes late, that affects traffic drastically. And so that 25 minutes can turn into 40 minutes sometimes. Like if I'm super late, you can turn to 40 minutes. I'll say if I'm a little bit late, then that may turn to 35 minutes or something like that. But the earlier I get out, the better. And then it's just better to get out earlier because you don't have to deal with as much traffic. It's like the lanes are just more open, more clear. So yeah, this is my commute daily, Monday through Friday, for the last I don't know how many years. It's been a long time, I tell you that. So once I get in, I get a report from an overnight guy. He's gonna let us know, what patients came back in, any new patients came in, procedures that some of our patients have to have, major procedures, any type of troubleshooting, any equipment that needs to be issued, cleaned, confiscated, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go over all that. One thing about the hospital, man, is they sometimes don't know how to, I ain't gonna say prepare for the weather, but bro, in them hospitals, if you walk down them hallways, it's always cold. I don't care if it's cold outside. The hospital gonna stay cold, and they say it has to do with keeping the temperature of like the computers and different electronic devices. I guess they operate better in cold conditions. But man, people be it be summertime. You see people wrapped up in the hospital because of the hallways and the offices and things of that nature. I'm in the cath lab pretty often. In the cath lab, I can say for sure stays cold. But like I say, there's a science to that. So I'm interested in seeing in this type of condition, because it's 27 degrees. What they're gonna do in regards to heat and keeping people warm. And another thing we have, primarily these things are for patients, but we have warm blankets. So you'll see people like sometimes walking around with blankets on to keep warm, or when people are charting at their desk, they have their blanket somewhere in their lap to keep warm. So staff is gonna find a way to stay warm. Me, I'm a hoodie. I put my hoodie on, like, man, throughout my day, unless I have to go to an area that I have to have special attire on. Like I can't. It's a sterile area, so I have to have. I can't wear a hoodie. I have to have a special garment to walk inside of the room. Like certain procedure rooms, you can't just wear outside clothes or outside scrubs. Like you have to have a certain OR scrubs. So yeah, that's that. But all right.
They make love so complicated. Sing the reviews, don't love the ratings. We've been communicating lately. Riding smooth, skip back lady. You've been so out and gone. I see the future let us do the fly. But this happened with the last man before him, no. So either you know what's gonna happen or don't wanna know. You supposed to be a Proverbs 31 woman, no, that's what you said. That man misleading if he ain't spirit led. How is him that you feeding? He's supposed to be the head. Showed you all of the signs, you still don't.
Man, walking into work. It's cold in this garage. Man, this garage I park every day. They charge us how much I pay? I think I pay $93 a pay period to park over here. And they full. Like, man, I told one of our new employees, they was trying to get over here. They said they didn't have any more spaces left. But so we got the heaters. I got the heaters. Got the hallways warm. Right here, this is my daily right here. I walk through this bridge every day to go to the hospital. One thing about the hospital I work in, it's like two hospitals that are attached to one another. So the garage is a shared hospital. Hey, good morning. So you got two different people, different staff from different hospitals. Parking in that garage, that's why it's so full. Everybody trying to park there. This is the bridge. Walking across the street. Walk this bridge every day.
come here in the morning and get their morning walk on. Like, this bridge circles around. If you see that over there. There's another bridge, you probably can't see it. But you can walk this bridge like in the morning, lunch break, get their cardio on. This is me today. Hat, vest, hoodie, on clouds. If you work in a hospital, it's two brands of shoes that people normally wear. On Clouds and Hoka's. I like the On Clouds, a little more stylish, comfortable. Hoka's, they say, are very comfortable, but I don't like the style of them. And I'll prove it to you. On Clouds, man. That's what everybody wearing. Everybody wear the On Clouds, Hoka's, and of course Nikes, Adidas. Yeah. So. Alright, man. Don't walk to the office, take these elevators up to my floor. Hopefully there's not a lot going on today. Hopefully my overnight guys had a good week, good weekend. Prayerfully it wasn't a lot of action. When I say action, I mean things like a bunch of procedures, emergencies, life flights. Because weekends can sometimes get crazy. You know, you got a lot of patients come in over the weekend to ER, shortness of breath, volume overloaded. Device problems. And then also with this temperature drop in the city, you might have a lot of patients coming in because some patients don't have the some patients really don't have the shelter with the right functional equipment, meaning to power their device. What I do, well, we get into that later. Gotta get ready. Just put my attire on. Get ready for battle. The area I work in, I mean, you want to have a scrub hat on because you never know when you're gonna go into a procedure area. And so that's a mandatory attire. When you go into a procedure area, you gotta have your scrub hat on, scrub, mask. Some places I can't wear, like my vest and my hoodie. Either I have to take it off or I have to put a jacket on over it, that's sterile attire. So depending on the procedure area, that's mostly like in the OR, cath lab. Even though cath lab is a little more lenient because it's more non-invasive procedures, the OR is very invasive. so those are my two main areas. I'm in the cath lab and OR majority of the time. What I do is I'm a tech or a specialist, whatever they change our names every now and then. And I specialize in working with patients with open heart surgery. And these surgical procedures, these patients, basically their heart doesn't function well anymore. Their left ventricle is not functioning enough to perfuse the rest of their body. We have to have a certain amount of blood flow, oxygenated blood flow that goes in our body to keep everything, functioning well, making sure nutrients and things are passed through from starting at the heart, passing through the whole sectors of our bodies. The heart is the main function. So with our patients, they have CHF. And so basically, we have to put these devices inside their heart, implant them inside their heart. We cut an incision in their left ventricle, place the device inside, cut another incision to the aorta, which is the main artery that distributes your blood to your body. And that outlet that we place in the aorta is called a graft, so it outflows all the blood from the left ventricle to the ascending aorta. So why do we do this? Because, like I say, when your heart's not functioning correctly, then blood is not adequately filling in the left ventricle. The left ventricle is the main chamber of your heart. Okay, and so when that fails, then you'll need assistance, which are what I do is prepare these assist devices, which are called LVADs, and prepare it at a sterile table. Preparing it means we test it, we assemble it, we coat it with antibiotic coating, because what this thing is going to do is going to be planted inside the heart, but there's a power cord that exits outside the body. And so that's why we put an antibiotic to try to keep the risk of infections from happening. And so try to keep the risk of infections, because infections are a big part of not the risk, but it's something that normally happens. And so the good thing with the advancement of technology, they've kind of lowered the risk of patients having infections happen with these LVADs, but that's another thing. But anyway, that's what I do. So we have a list of patients on our daily sheets. I want to say over, let's see how many we got. Excuse me. We got like 38 patients in the house. And so it's 2 of us in the mornings, and we'll split half of those patients between us 2. We'll go round them, in the morning. Rounding is just like checking their parameters, their hemodynamics, getting a report from the nurses to see, okay, hey, what's on the agenda for the day, so we can kind of get a feel of what's going to go on, and just things like that. So I can go into it deeper, and maybe at another time I will, but this is what I do. I've been doing this for, umpteen years now, and I can say that I've advanced in regards to the levels that I'm at now, but I'm ready to do something different. Not saying I want to leave this, because this has been good. I never sought out, when guess I was younger to do this. It was something that came up. All right, got my breakfast for today. This is actually a big breakfast for me. I usually don't eat a muffin, and I usually don't eat an orange. Normally I just have a banana and some orange juice or apple juice. That's it. But today I don't know, I guess I got a little sweet tooth today. They ran out of bananas, so I had to get this orange. That's all I had. I wanted to have some type of fruit in the morning. Like I said, I switch it out between orange juice and apple juice. So, like, I don't normally eat, I guess, large meals for breakfast. Sometimes on payday, I might go to Chick-fil-A and get a what they call a chicken mini breakfast meal, and that'll be like my large meal for the, I guess, 2 weeks that I worked or whatnot. But I'm pretty simple, man. Just give me a banana and apple juice. I don't like to have a heavy stomach in the morning. I like to save my I guess, heavy meal for lunch and dinner, especially dinner. So, yeah, I'll eat this. I did my rounds. I'm gonna put my rounds into the computer. We got 2 cases going on today. We got an ACB, and then we have an insertion for one of our mechanical circuitry support devices. So I think the room is already set up. I'm gonna go down there as soon as I finish putting in my rounds. I'm gonna go down there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film that. I'll try to get maybe a few, some footage of it. Maybe not the actual case, because I might have to scrub in. There's no way I can hold the camera and scrub in and do what I do. But just to give you a feel of how the OR looks, what we do. I'll show you the device that we're putting in, the impeller. And yeah, that's that. All right, let me get to this.